what's up? What's up? It's Joseph Prime. I'm from Orange County, Fullerton. Been doing this for about 5 years, on the grind, 24/7. I think I've been inspired for a long time, but I was at first a writer, and then something just triggered and clicked, and then I started doing music.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. And then what's your songwriting process like?
My song process is like so different. Like every year, I always tell myself, what have I done not done yet? I
Right.
just want to know what I can do to elevate myself. And I'm not bound to like a certain genre. Yes, I started out with rap. Never forget where you come from, but I started gravitating towards pop punk.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
now I'm gravitating towards like metal,
Yeah.
emo rap, like everything.
Okay.
I'm just everywhere.
So emo rap sounds cool too. Yeah.
Yeah, Lil Peep. He
Yeah.
was my boy.
That's cool.
That was the guy that inspired me a lot.
for sure. That's good. Well, who else has inspired you as of lately?
Mac Miller, Juice. He affected me on a major emotional level.
Juice was talented, man.
Major X, Gone Way Too Soon.
All the
Man.
goats,
For
man.
real,
Hey, X
These
me.
guys.
I definitely. Hey, I cried too. So that one of X's songs.
Me
was,
and my friend.
like,
me and my friend.
He got me one time.
Yeah, me and my friend, we just sat down and we're just like,
Yeah.
we just couldn't. We were listening to him, and literally at the
Couldn't
same time
move.
we saw the news, and we're like,
Oh no.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
oh no.
Yeah. Like you were actually listening to him. I
At
remember
the
I was
time,
at
yeah.
work.
Yeah, me and my friends were like, we were gonna go to the studio. This was back when I was in a music group, and we already had a song really like planned, and
Yeah.
then all of a sudden he died, and we're like, switch it up. We're doing a tribute song.
Yeah, for sure. You can let me hear that if you still got that around.
Yeah, MV3. That was the group. It lasted like 9 months, but it fell apart. You know, everyone had like different opinions and stuff. I was
Right.
older. Most of the group was like really younger than me. So
Yeah.
and I had a kid on the way, and I was like, I had a lot more responsibility, so I had more
Totally.
determination than them at the time. They were just happy to be there now. But you know, there's one in particular. Shout out to Johnny B.
Yeah.
He's my boy. He's dropping an EP hopefully this year, and I just
Yeah.
want to give him that shout out at least.
Yeah, he deserves that. Definitely. It's cool to see you. You came in here with the crew. You got some support. Do they, you know what I'm saying? Does the support that you have motivate you to keep going?
100%.
You
Like,
came in here with your manager, your wife, like that. Yeah.
these guys are my team. They ride with me. They ride and die. Like,
Yeah.
you don't really get many people in the industry that like trust you or give you the benefit of the doubt. And as a person who was diagnosed with autism,
Okay.
you get like a
know that.
lot of people doubting you and questioning you whether or not you're capable of doing anything at all. You know, when you're diagnosed with autistic in the education system, they just write you off just like that. They just put you in another classroom with all the loonies, and then that's it.
Oh yeah.
Like what they said, they call us the loonies. You know, they call us that like right out the bat. You know, that they don't say it to our faces, but we know they're saying it to our behind us. You know,
Mhm.
that's what they consider that classroom, a bunch of loonies.
So does that motivate you to keep going?
Oh yeah, like I want to inspire these kids. You know, these kids that were diagnosed with so many disabilities and so many problems in their life. I just want them to have that one victory. You know, to say like, hey, he did it, so I can do it.
Heck
Mm.
yeah.
So when people are listening to your music, you know, that's what you want them to take away, like some inspiration, motivation.
Yeah, I want them to shoot for the stars. I want these kids to say, hey, I may be a wheelchair, but I can still be a movie star.
Mm.
Like I want these people to feel like they can do something with their lives and not be told, oh, the only thing you're good at life is 5 to 9, and you just pray for that.
Mm-hmm.
Real inspiration.
So if someone did get inspired and wanted to, you know, say become a musician, what advice would you give to someone who wanted to be a musician?
I would tell them don't let whatever you were diagnosed wave you down, man. Like people are gonna come at you harder because of that.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna look at you and your doctor record, and they're gonna question whether or not you even belong in this industry because you can't fully function like the rest of us. And I tell them they're full of it. They don't know you. The only person that could tear you down is you. That's it.
Yeah.
Everyone else around you, fuck them.
So I have my co-host here, Exotic Hayes. I have my other co-host here, Jigan Forrest. You know, my name is Dante Epps, the CEO of Small World. Some people don't even know I've actually been diagnosed with schizophrenia and PTSD.
Really?
Yes, I take medications for schizophrenia
That's crazy.
and PTSD.
No wonder we related on a very deep level.
Yeah, so some people, hold on, he's running his car. yeah, I take medication for schizophrenia. I'm a schizophrenic. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
But unless you know me, like, I'm not gonna, I don't tell you. You know what I'm saying? So
Of course.
to hear that and to hear, like, you know, like, yeah, like, you know, to we all have our own story. We all have our roots, and you know, we all have our angels in our one shoulder and our
Yeah.
demons on the other.
Very good.
Yeah, you know, so it's cool that you feel comfortable coming on the podcast and sharing that about yourself.
Oh, 100%. Like, it's not something that I avoid or talk about, that not talk about. It's because,
Right.
like, I have to accept that this is a part of me. Like, this is here forever. Like,
Yeah.
I'm born with it.
Yeah,
Like,
That's-
there's no going back.
yeah, and that plays a role in your music as well, I'm sure.
Yeah, like that song I did with Wiley at Small World 3, Same Door. That was an unreleased song. It's coming out in March.
Yeah,
And yeah, it was just talking about the world and like all the fact living the life as an autistic man with a lot of pressure, you know, because men we have to work harder than anybody because we are always constantly competing with the other man.
yeah,
So it's just like they question us, they doubt us. Like when you have a disability, you're more vulnerable than the person next to you. And a man, it's very difficult to be vulnerable. And I wanted to show more of that vulnerability and express things that most men don't have the confidence to do. And
mhm,
like the fact that what I lived is tough.
yeah. And you got 2 kids, yeah?
I got one.
2, 1. Yeah, you got your son, right?
Yeah, my son Levi. He's
Yeah.
the golden child.
Right.
You know, I was the second child. I never got to live the life of a golden child, man. Like
Mhm.
when you're the second child, you got a lot more of a chip on your shoulder. You're an underdog in the family. You gotta do all the things that you didn't get to do all the things that the first child got to do. So
How's your son having a son infected? your
it's
music?
weird. It's really weird because like back when I was doing music, I would do a lot of crazy shit. But now it's like I kind of dialed back on it because I don't want him to hear it and think, oh, my dad's on crack or doing something stupid again. And I basically was like addicted to a lot of substance at a very early age.
Mhm.
And like I'm breaking out. Like my friends are all like, my friends inspire me a lot. Like one of my friends is going to rehab, doing something special with him, and you know, and he does music too.
Yeah.
You know, and I just see him. And one thing he said to me that really stuck to me is that don't just say it, do it.
Mm.
Like we all talk, but we don't walk. So
Yeah,
it's
do it.
like I basically, when he tells me that, I just go out and do it. I say, hey, I'm gonna do the show. He's like, okay, go do it.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Shout out to him
yeah,
Yeah.
he's the GOAT,
for sure.
and looking forward to seeing him when he gets out in April. You know, like,
Definitely. Well, April's coming up. April's coming up pretty soon.
Right around the corner.
For sure, for sure. Well, look, man, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you, taking the time to be on the podcast.
for sure.
Anything you want to share before we get out of here?
Yeah,
No projects coming out.
new projects, man. I got an album. You know, that's the second installment from Infinite Days. You've
Mhm.
heard that album. That
Mhm.
album was like my first project. I was so nervous when I dropped that because like it felt like a book. Like you send it off and you're like, you don't know if anyone's gonna like it.
Right.
So yeah, like Needless Space is the album's name.
Okay.
It's the reason why it's called Needless Space is mainly because like I've had unnecessary space in my life where it's like very toxic, and this is kind of just cleaning up the closet a little bit
Mm-hmm. For sure.
and doing stuff I didn't do on the last album because there's gonna be pop punk stuff on this album.
Okay.
A lot of and rap. It's gonna be a rap pop punk hybrid. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
For sure.
Heck yeah.
Well, you guys stay on the lookout for that. That's gonna be something exciting. I've definitely heard the last album, so I'm excited to hear this new one. Excited to see you perform it. Excited to see you get back on a tour.
Yeah, I'm coming back. Small World 5.
Yeah,
I'm coming back.
Definitely excited to get you 5, 6, and 7, man, and we can close it out. So you got a spot. We got people fighting for spots at this point, but you definitely have a.
It's a war out here.
It's all good. You got a spot, reserved for you. So give everybody your handle where they can find you at, man, and so they can stay tuned.
Yeah, my name on IG, True J Prime, TUREJPRIME. It's basically, like my name in Joseph Prime, but I'm the true one. I'm the only one.
Yes, sir. All right, you guys, stay tuned. Peace.